Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Day Twice coming back at you with another video to showcase the Timberland collection. As you can see from the description, or the title rather, I'm showcasing some exotic Timberlands. I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible, but I got quite a few boots to go through. Just showcasing a few of the exotic Timberlands. Some you can get in the United States, most of them you cannot. I'm gonna showcase those. And without further ado, let's get into the first one here. First one we got on deck is a wheat boot. Classic wheat color, that is. But obviously what stands out on this boot that's different from the wheat Timbs is this translucent translucent sole that these have on it. Iced out sole, if you will. Translucent hang tag. Classic boot, classic wheat color, that is. White ankle collar, white padded ankle collar. Dope boot in my opinion, just because you're not going to see a lot of people in the States wearing this boot. Like I said, TPU or translucent sole on this boot. You got silver eyelets on this one, kind of make the boot stand out. But the wheat color, iced out tread. Let's go to the next one. And like I said, I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible. Got a lot of boots to go through with the exotic collection. Most of these are my exotic styles that I get from overseas. And we're gonna go to the next boot, which is the same boot, just a different color. Once again, iced out tread. Hang tag, translucent. Good thing with this boot here, it kind of stands out. You can see it if it's picking up on camera here. It's like a scaly texture to this boot. This is an off-white or almost a gray color boot, but once again, you're not going to find this particular boot in the United States. We got this one overseas in Japan, and I'm going to do a video on how you can get boots and shoes shipped over from 100% Timberland retail companies, but these companies or stores are in Japan. So these are 100% authentic Timbs. They're reputable Timberland dealers, just like you would find over in the States, like a Foot Locker or a Champs or Foot Action or whatever. 100% Timberland authentic quality from a reputable Japan retailer. Let's go to the next one. We got another one. This one was from the UK. I believe it was Germany where I found this one at. But just like the same styles as I just showed you, translucent tread, that see-through or iced out tread, iced out hang tag. I put the brown laces in here myself to kind of match with the midsole and the sole on this one. But this one is 100% suede. This is not nubuck like the other styles, like most of the other styles. This is a suede boot, natural suede. It's like this one, it looks black probably on camera, but this is a dark, like a dark navy blue. Very unique boot, in my opinion. I haven't worn these a lot, as you can see, but very unique boot. Like I said, 100% suede, natural suede, not nubuck. This is a natural suede boot. Let's go to the next one here. And we got these actually sold in the United States. This boot actually sold in the United States. I'm going to show you the box. The box is kind of unique. As you can see, this is a Villa exclusive release. This is the Timberland First Frost boot. This was presented by Fabulous, the rapper. He presented this boot. And what I liked about this boot is the color. The color on this pop, it kind of stood out with that almost like a Carolina blue, light blue colors. Dope. Once again, iced out tread, iced out hang tag. It kind of gets the feel of the other two boots, but this one was sold in the United States at Villa or DTLR. I believe the two companies combined, but Villa DTLR exclusive release. Fabulous presented this boot, iced out. It's called the First Frost. Dope boot in my opinion. Let's go on to the next one. like I said, we're gonna try to make this video, quickly as possible. Let's go with this one. And by the box, it's got palm trees on it. This is an exclusive release. This boot only released in the UK. Let's get into it. This was the first Tide Pool Blue boot that I saw. Let's get into this one because this one's pretty limited. Tide Pool Blue, hang tag. You got the palm trees on the hang tag, palm trees on the padded ankle collar. Tide Pool Blue, gum rubber sole. This was an exclusive boot to the UK. Did not sell this boot in the United States. And also what made this boot kind of stand out unique too, you take out the insole, and the insole has, I don't know if you can pick that up here on camera, but the insole has a surfboard on it. I guess went with the theme with the palm trees and everything. They put the surfboard on the insole, which I thought was kind of cool. But Tide Pool Blue, this is the first time I've seen a Tide Pool Blue Timberland. I know they make quite a few of them out now, but you're not going to find this one in the United States with that palm tree green on the ankle collar. Dope boot, like I said, exclusive release, only released in the UK. And let's go on to the next one. We got another exclusive release. If that's showing up there, this is by a UK company called Offspring. Offspring collaborated with Timberland to create this boot. I don't know if it comes up here on the camera, but the box looks like a piece of toast. The name of this boot was the Tea and Toast, exclusive release from Offspring UK. And I do believe Offspring, if you go to offspringuk.com, I believe they do ship to the United States. I can't remember if they do or not, but they created this boot, collaborated with Timberland to create this boot. It's called the Tea and Toast. England was known for their tea and toast as their delicatessen, if you will. But they made this boot, called it the Tea and Toast. And it's a brown boot, brown sole, like a light brown midsole. The top, this is a premium suede. I wish you guys could feel the suede. It's a very premium suede on this boot. But this is an Offspring UK exclusive release. Timberland collaborated with Offspring UK to create this boot, the Tea and Toast. The inside of this boot is all blue. It has silhouettes of England in the boot, and also you take out the insole. It's kind of, they tried to model it after old buildings that you would find in England. I don't know, I thought it was pretty unique. But once again, this is the Offspring collaboration with Timberland, Tea and Toast. You can go Google that, look it up too. Like I said, Offspring, I do believe they ship to the United States. You'll get some exclusive boots that a lot of people don't know about. So go to offspring.com, UK. Might be able to find some exclusive styles like this. And like I said, I do believe they ship to the United States. Let's go into the next one. This is one of my favorite boots. I got this boot back in, I think, 05 or 06. This is Timberland collaborated with Staple. They have the pigeon logo, staple design. This boot is called the Year of the Rat. Chinese boot, Chinese themed boot. As you can see, all across the boot, you have Chinese calligraphy or Chinese writing across the boot. I don't read Chinese, so I have no idea what this says. But on the back collar, you have a artwork of a rat at the back there. But this was a Chinese New Year, Year of the Rat. So that's why they made the hang tag like this with the tassels on it. It gave it that Chinese look and Chinese feel to it. But Timberland collaborated with Staple Design to create this boot. Timberland Year of the Rat. one of my favorite boots. I've had this boot for forever. It seems like one of my favorite boots. Pretty dope boot. That color and that Chinese calligraphy across the whole boot makes this boot stand out. Makes it a dope boot in my opinion. All right, let's go on to the next one. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible to get through all of these boots here. This boot right here is one of my favorite boots. This is in my top, probably my top 10. It's just, it doesn't look too unique just by glance. I put the leather laces in here. They came with leather laces and then the classic wheat laces. What made this boot unique is the back panel. They put just a strip of suede nubuck, that yellow suede nubuck on the back panel. But this is one of my favorite boots. It kind of stands out. This boot was not, I don't believe this boot sold in the United States. I did get this boot from overseas too as well. It just stood out to me with that gum rubber sole, gum rubber midsole, and these laces, the way they're yellow here. Navy blue premium suede. I don't know if it's showing up, picking up on camera, but this suede, the way it moves, is very premium. One of my favorite boots. This is definitely in my top 5. But like I said, that wheat panel in the back kind of made this boot stand out with that gum rubber midsole. One of my favorite boots. I really love this boot. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see what we got. Put that one over here. We got, Timberland Hellcore. Timberland Hellcore boot. It's another one. It's not sold in the United States. Don't get this boot confused with the Timberland Mammoth. Timberland came out with a boot that sold in the United States called the Timberland Mammoth Hellcore. This is not it. This is the Timberland Hellcore Cloud. I don't know if this shows up on camera or not, but the pattern on this boot is a rough texture. Like, this is the Hellcore style, scratch resistant. But the patterns on it kind of looks like clouds. If you look at it long enough, they kind of do look like clouds. But this boot was not sold in the United States. I got these in the UK, shipped over. This is the Timberland Hellcore Cloud. Not to be confused with the Mammoth. The Mammoth boot almost looks identical. But this is the Hellcore Cloud. You can go look it up, Google, research it. It's the Timberland Hellcore Cloud. I don't think they sell this boot in the United States. I could be mistaken. You might be able to find a pair here or there. But Timberland Hellcore Cloud. Let's go on to the next one. Put these over here. Next one, again, another one of my favorite boots. This boot was not sold in the United States. But what's ironic about this boot not being sold in the United States, let me show you this on a hang tag. It's showing up there. That is Timberland, New York. They got New York, London, Amsterdam, Berlin, and Paris. This is the New York version. Ironically enough, this boot did not sell in the United States, but this is the New York version. They sold these in the UK. They made this boot in commemoration of New York, a New York style boot. And let me take the insole out on this one. What was unique with this one too as well, they have a yellow taxi cab on this one to give homage to Timberland, to give homage to New York. New York is known for their taxi cabs, I guess. So they put a taxi cab on this boot. To me, what made this boot stand out, all black suede, nubuck, premium suede. Stitching on this is white. White with that black premium suede made this boot stand out with the yellow hits on it. You got yellow hits on the eyelets. Black and yellow laces made this boot stand out. This is one of my faves right here. One of my faves. Like I said, this boot, these are all exotic styles. Most of these you can't find in the United States. This is one of them here. I don't believe they sold this boot in the United States. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I haven't seen this boot in the United States. Let's go on to the next one. Put this one back. Go on to the next. We've got, let's see. We've got, this one here is a Timberland Classic Wheat. butter, if you will. Saying, why is he pulling out this boot? It's nothing. It looks like just a butter Timberland. What's unique about this boot? As you can see, the side panel has Timberland written across the side. This boot, I don't think this one was sold in the United States as well. I have yet to see it. I know I sold a few of these on eBay, but what made this boot stand out? You got the big Timberland logo on the tongue. It's just a classic wheat boot style, classic butter. But like I said, as you can see, what makes this boot stand out, it's got Timberland written across the side panel on this one. Instead of a brown padded ankle collar, they went with a wheat ankle collar. All suede. This suede is premium too as well. Premium suede. Just like the regular Tim Butter or 161 model. But you just got that Timberland across the side panel. Timberland on the tongue. Timberland logo on the tongue. And instead of a brown padded leather heel collar, they went with the suede wheat padded heel collar, ankle collar. Dope boot, once again, not sold in the United States. At least I haven't seen them in the United States. If somebody found these in the United States, big up. Next one we got to go to. Like I said, I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible. Get through a lot of boots here. Wow. So this boot is definitely not sold in the United States. This here is the Timberland Kevlar. As you can see from the tag, this is a Kevlar boot. Fabric. Kevlar, yes, they do make a bulletproof vest. The first thing you think of with Kevlar is tough, bulletproof vest or whatnot. The boot itself is not bulletproof. The boot itself is not bulletproof. I want to clear that up. Kevlar is a material that they use to encase the steel or iron that you would find in bulletproof vests. The material is very strong, so it holds up to the weight of the steel. And when you put it into the vest, that's what Kevlar is. It's a tough material that's willing to stand over time with things that are weighted or heavy. But they made a Kevlar boot. Timberland made a Kevlar boot, and here it is. It's black, almost like a black or almost like a green color when it's infused with that Kevlar material. Made this boot stand out. It's very unique. Like I said, this boot is not sold in the United States. It came from the UK. Kevlar. Let's go to the next one. Going to the next one, we got the same boot. We got the same boot, but in a different color. We got the white Kevlar. Timberland Kevlar, same as the one I just showed you, but this one's in white. What made this stand out, obviously the Kevlar, all white. This is a dope boot. This is a head turner. When I wear these out, I get a lot of questions about these. Now this boot, I have seen these in the United States. I have seen these sold in the United States, but it's very rare, very limited. They were limited to stores. It's a very tough boot to find. Timberland Kevlar. I showed you the black ones. Now these are the white ones. And we're gonna end this video. I got one more boot to showcase, and it's probably one of my favorites. I would put these in definitely in my top 5. I'll show you the box here. Timberland Marcelo Burlon, country of Milan. That's what this one says. Obviously, you're not finding this boot in the U.S. I believe there's a few websites that sold this boot and shipped over to the United States. But this is the Timberland Marcelo Burlon boot. Wow, here it is. What more can I say about this boot? This is my top 5, definitely my top 5 of the collection. Obviously, what makes this boot stand out, you got the uniqueness of a leather, and then it blends into a red suede. I'm not sure how they made this boot, but this is a natural leather, and then it goes to a nubuck suede red. They kind of infused it here. The details on this boot was phenomenal. It came with 2 sets of laces. It came with black and red. I decided to put the red ones in. I thought it looked pretty cool. But you can see it's got the Marcelo Burlon logo on it, on the Timberland hang tag. On the padded ankle collar, you got Marcelo Burlon, country of Milan. Milan is in Italy. This boot was collaborated with Marcelo Burlon. This boot retailed at $550. I've seen this boot as expensive as I think $850 was the most I've seen this boot. I think some people are selling these on eBay for upwards to like $1,000 to $2,000. This is a very unique, very dope boot. Like I said, as you can see, the way that transitions from leather and then boom to a nubuck red suede made this boot stand out. I don't even think I've probably worn this boot one time. Like I said, this is my top 5. This is in my top 5. And I'm going to end this video off with this boot. Last but definitely not least, dope boot. If you can find these boots, definitely get them. Because of the uniqueness of it, that transition from that leather to that nubuck suede made this boot stand out, obviously. We're going to end it on that. Like I said, I'm going to do another video. I'm going to upload that one pretty soon on how you can get your Timberlands shipped from overseas to the United States. There's quite a few ways you can do it, but I'm going to break it down. I've already broken it down, but I'm just going to upload the video pretty soon here to give you guys some insight on how to get boots. Not only just Timberland boots, just other items that you can find that you may not be able to find in the United States. Pretty dope styles that they have over there. Thinking outside the box on how can I get something that somebody else doesn't have that's in the United States, but I've seen it in Japan. I can show you how to do that in the next video, but we're going to end it on that note. These were a lot of boots to go through today. Sorry if the video was so long, but I wanted to get out the exotic Timberland collection. Most of these, I did some other videos that had some exotic boots in it. This I did maybe like 2 or 3 in the last video. These are the majority of my exotic Timberlands that I have gotten from overseas. Still got a few more to showcase. And with all the videos that I've done and all the boots that I've done so far, we're still not even at half. We're not even at half yet. I got more videos to come. And y'all stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment, and we're going to see you next time. Peace.